Hey,
You
we
know?
might as well, since we talking about this, might as well talk about Blade first, and
Okay.
then we can get to your article on the MCU. Then we'll get to Elon Musk. Look at this, man. I'm shocked that they were actually thinking about going this route right here. This is on CBR, but Variety has the whole thing. Blade was nearly made a supporting character in the MCU reboot, not just a supporting character. He was like number 4 in his own movie. It was going to be a female lead in his own movie.
Are you sure it was going to be a female, or was it going to be like Dylan Mulvaney was going to be the star of the movie? I mean, let's be honest. What we're talking about here. I mean,
Yeah.
It wouldn't shock me if it wasn't just a female. It's not just a female. I'm sure. Was the female lesbian? Is that question mark? Just wondered.
Yeah,
I mean,
probably so.
I'm making a joke, but let's be honest. There's a criteria of boxes that must be checked.
Yeah. Let's get into this here. Marshall Ali's Blade was reportedly almost turned into a supporting character in his own movie. According to a report from Variety, the narrative of the highly anticipated Blade film, highly anticipated, really? Okay. At one point, mainly focused on several women and had life lessons crammed into it. In this version of the script, Ali's titular vampire was reportedly demoted to the 4th lead in the movie. This shocking story decision, along with significant departures and many delays, made Ali consider stepping down from the role of Blade. He should have quit. See, this is Disney, man, pushing their agenda.
Dude, Blade was a horror movie.
Yes.
I mean, it's not something. Look, if they wanted to make Blade, it should be pushed off on like Hulu or something, or you get that whatever that section is, that Fox section over there that made that will end up, I guess, doing Deadpool 3 or whatever it is. But Blade should be a horror movie, you know, and it should be hardcore, and it should be. Well, there's no way in hell Wesley Snipes, in his current physical state, should not be playing the lead in this movie. I mean, he's
Wesley
still
Snipes is 60 years old
and phenomenally
still in great shape. I mean, he's a martial artist too.
Yeah, he can play. He can still play Blade, no problem.
But how in the world, man, were you going to focus on women? How did that even get brought up? That I don't understand that. How is Blade going to be the 4th character in his own movie? This movie was announced back in 2019?
Who's starring in it with him? Like, is
I don't
Brie
even
Larson
know.
in it, or Tessa Thompson, or somebody like that?
Is the script even finished?
I guess they can't even bring those two in because they're technically part of Marvel, and the MCU might cross over. So they're going to have to find another woke actress. Wait, 3 of them to come in and star. Maybe Rachel Zegler will be in Blade. That's perfect, right there. I solved. I solved a massive casting issue for them. I guarantee that I will not see this by casting somebody like her in there. Wow.
Look at this here. Reports that Ali has been frustrated with the Blade script go back to September 2022, when industry insider Jeff Snyder claimed that the acclaimed actor believed the film's story to be weak. In March 2023, Snyder once again reported on the behind-the-scenes setbacks that continuously played Blade's pre-production process. In other words, I don't think they even started shooting this thing, revealing that Ali requested script changes all the time for several months. I don't think they've actually started.
No, I don't think.
Shooting
I think
this thing.
It's in pre-production. It's my understanding they haven't rolled cameras or nothing on this.
No,
thing
well, of course the actor's on strike now too. So,
well,
it's set for. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. It's set for September 6, 2024. Oh, it got delayed to February 2025. Yikes! This is a disaster, man.
Oh, how bad is this thing gonna bomb?
Man,
This sounds like some DOA action.
Now,
With
apparently they scrapped this. They scrapped that story and they got new writers or something. But for the mere fact that that story was even considered, lets me know, man, this movie's going to be a disaster. I mean,
Well,
they were putting Blade as the fourth character in his own movie.
look at it this way, and I'm sort of an apologist for Blade Trinity, but let's keep it real. Just because it was Blade and Wesley Snipes, I'm an apologist, but let's keep it real.
I didn't like that movie.
They kind of they try to somewhat take the focus off of Blade in that movie with Jessica Biel, Ryan Reynolds, Triple H was in it, that other guy that actually played Dracula or whatever his name was, and it just happened to turn out to be the worst one out of the three. So there's your template for, de-emphasizing the main character. I mean, that character is so good. Blade 2's freaking awesome.
I like Blade 2.
Yeah, it's really good.
But Blade 1, man, that movie right there was a game changer, man.
It's historic.
It's
historic.
That movie's so good, man. I got it on my Prime video set of digital videos. I love that movie, man. It still holds up.
It's in the. I think it's in my. You know what? In fact, it may be in my top 3 horror action crossover movies ever. Like, it's in some rare company, because number 1 in that list for me would be Aliens, the sequel to Alien. Okay.
Yeah.
As like a horror action crossover movie. But I think Blade's got a case for number 2. Really and truly. Blade's got a case for number 2. Terminator
horror
would be the other
I'm about
one.
to say Terminator, yeah.
But it's in that kind of like rarefied air, and Stephen Dorff was
Deacon Frost, man, he killed it.
A monster. He killed it in that movie. He's one of the greatest villains ever.
Yep.
He's a damn good actor that doesn't get enough play either, by the way.
Yep.